Welcome to a special moment in the college football calendar, the SEC Championship Game, the original conference championship game with a long history of classic moments and legendary performances. Tremendous build-up inside the championship in the Southeastern Conference. It's the Georgia Bulldogs against the Alabama Crimson Tide. As always, great to have Holly Rowe reporting from the sidelines. Holly, what do you have?
Hey guys, Georgia's head coach told me pregame, his message to his team was, this is much more than just a top 15 matchup. He understands that whoever wins this game has a chance to shape the playoff bracket. And while they don't want to keep their eyes on that big prize and take it one play at a time, he wants his team to know what's on the line here today. Guys?
Okay, thank you, Holly. The kickoff team is out there, and here we go. A conference championship on the line right now. Bringing it out, it's Bolden. Solid coverage there. They get it at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Offense comes up on first down in 13 personnel. This can create some problems for a defense. Some space, look out. Here he goes. Finally goes out of bounds after gobbling up big yardage on that run.
This defensive staff is going to have to really evaluate this film at half and try to make changes because these are way too big of holes in the run game. They're going to have to commit some resources down. I think they need to close the middle of the field with a safety and bring the other safety down into the run box.
The offense going very heavy, bringing in more blockers. We'll hand it off. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Moment of the opening drive. They face third down. And the Tide will now spend their first time out here. Now left with two of them here in the first half. Big moment of the opening drive. They face third down. Back to pass. It's Stockton. Caught by the receiver. Breaks into the clear. They tackle him at the 3, but that's a great gain on the pitch and catch.
Wow, Chris, they come out of the gate swinging, and like Mike Tyson said, this defense, you've got to plan until you get punched in the face. Well, consider that the first punch to the face. Beautiful throw by the quarterback and a huge gain for the offense.
And he fights in for the score. Touchdown, Georgia. You can't have a better start than that in a championship game. Right out of the gate, Joe, executing beautifully, and they draw first blood with that long drive.
Chris, it's goal number 1 for your offense to go out there, establish a rhythm, but try to get that first score of the game. That's exactly what they're able to do. Here's what I loved about it was the execution. Quarterback played well, offensive line played well, right down the field. What great rhythm they established here on the first drive.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Rodgers. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. On the jump ball falls incomplete. Good battle that time.
Chris, I just get the sense that this quarterback is rushing. He goes through his reads. I think he does that a little quickly. He tries to get to the check down, throw this ball short, and he's unable to at the throws. Again, he's got to relax and establish some sort of rhythm.
It's caught. Just trucks through the defender. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
That's a good find by this quarterback. Move the chains and create another first down. And now you got to keep this momentum going. Take this ball and try to move it all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
Pass complete for a first down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Tackle made after just a short gain.
Well, now this defense is in a perfect situation. You're creating an obvious passing situation for the offense, and you can get these pass rushers going. Get them out on the edge, let them get after the quarterback, and create havoc in the backfield.
And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
Offensively, they've got to find a way to run the football with more efficiency. If they're unable to do so, it will be a long day.
One of those critical third down plays coming up. Looking downfield, it's Russell. Cannot connect, incomplete, and now fourth down.
And normally a really reliable target for them, and that's why they're going to him on third down. You got to go over to the sidelines.
Wait, check this out, Joel. The offense is going to go for it here on fourth down. Trying for a fourth down completion. And he can't connect. The gamble doesn't pay off. So the choice to go for it doesn't pan out this time. The offense with three tight ends now on first down, trying to create a mismatch. They'll run it to the right side. Oh, look out, he's got open space. Oh, the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Bulldogs. This back has been so hard to stop all year, and now, Joe, on this big stage, he's showing exactly why he's in the Heisman running.
Chris, it's remarkable. Every defense is out to stop him, and yet he continues to produce and out into the end zone, headed towards that Heisman, headed to that moment with you on that stage, grabbing that hallowed trophy.
It's a squib kick picked up by one of the blockers. And they bring him down to the 32 after a solid return. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. That last possession, they got stopped on fourth down in their own end. Let's see if they can get it going this time. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
The key to third down success is being good on first down. And here the defense does a great job on first down, bowing up and stopping the run. And that's the key to this thing. If you can create long yardage situations, now they have to throw the football, and that pass rush can start getting after it.
And he goes out of bounds just past midfield.
They've got to change something up on defense because this defensive line is just not holding up. They're not winning at the line of scrimmage. These are huge. Back is just taking advantage of it. They're going to have to commit more resources to stopping the run. Stopping the run is about being sound fundamentally and schematically. You got to be where you're supposed to be in your gap, but then you got to fight. And this defense is fighting off blocks, making tackles. They're doing a really nice job.
And they finally stop it, but a decent gain that time.
I know it doesn't look like much, but I really like that play. Chris, first of all, you're getting yourself in a more manageable third down situation. And the entire point of this thing is to move the chains. So creating this situation is not bad for the offense.
Season opening. And they convert on third. Football at the 20 now. First down in the red zone.
You know, Chris, we don't talk about it a lot, but the quarterback's best friend is when he doesn't have to be great to move the chains. Here they're able to hand the football off. The back is able to get across the line to gain, move the chain.
And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Crimson Tide.
I always talk about vision and patience from a running back, but there's also this other trait.
It's blocked. So after his PAT was blocked, the kicker is out there again to boot it away. Bringing it out, it's Williams. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. For the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. He keeps it on a design run. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7. The offensive coordinator bringing in some more blockers on the field. It's the full house. And on the carry, he's heading left. It's the middle, but gets stuffed. That one goes nowhere.
Oh, that's a really good job by the defense. Being gap sound, there's nowhere to go for this running back because of the fundamental football being played on the opposite side. This defense is where they need to be, and then they're making the tackle. Really good job defensively.
Looking to pass. It's Stockton. Looks to his left and makes the completion. It's not enough for a first down. It'll be 4th down and 1. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. And they can't connect. A costly turnover on downs. They did not make it short on 4th down. And the offense gifted with great starting field position for this drive. And here's the handoff. He's got room to run. Look out. Headed for the end zone. Touchdown, Alabama. Powers into the end zone. And we'll set up the PAT. The extra point is good. It's still down a point, 14-13. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Bolden. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. Breaks free down the left side. End zone ahead. Here he goes. At the 10 now. Touchdown, Dogs. He broke away and they couldn't catch him.
That is exactly what the doctor ordered in this situation. Tight ball game, and they drive the length of the field. Great execution from everyone on the offensive side to go all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
And the point after makes the lead 8. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Now it's 2nd down here. It's Georgia on top right now. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far. They've flipped into the field, ready now for the second period. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. On the ground, it's Hill. And tackled after a small pickup there.
It's something I love about this defense is their discipline. Look at them stay in their rush lanes, get a nice stop.
So it's 3rd and long from the 29. Defense figures to bring pressure here. Moves left out of the pocket. On the run, he'll let it go. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
That's the money down that defensive coordinators always talk to us about, Chris. They talk about running their exotic coverages, doing something a little bit different in order to confuse the quarterback and get off the field on 3rd down, and here they're able to do that.
Bit of a gamble here. Offense going for it on 4th down. Dropping back. It's Russell. It's a fourth down stop. The offense will take over in plus territory. So the defense gets a stop. Offense turns it over on downs.
You live by the sword, you die by the sword. They told us they wanted to be aggressive, and this is certainly an aggressive call here on fourth down. You just have to execute. They're unable to do that. Credit the defense for getting off the field, and now they've got great field position.
And he shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker. Short game makes it second and long. That's tough against a defense like this. They'll run it here. And that's a solid gain for the defense, able to bring him down.
Body blows, body blows, body blows. You run the football like this, you gain 5, you gain 6, time and time again. That play action pass is going to be at your disposal. You can get to the RPO. Everything on offense becomes easier. This line is doing a great job. This back is running hard.
They bring him down short of that first down marker. Sets up a fourth down and decision time for this coach.
Boy, that's a great stop by the defense on third down, but this is just inches to go. I think you go for this. Maybe a quarterback sneak here and maybe a quick count.
Coach thinking touchdown, not field goal. Offense on the field for this fourth and short from the 20. Did not make first down yardage. A huge turnover on downs. The decision to go for it doesn't work out this time. Offense comes up on first down in 13 personnel. This could create some problems for a defense. They'll hand it off, and he will be stuffed for no gain.
This is exactly what pops up on film in preparing for this defense. His recognition, getting into the backfield, stopping plays before they ever get started. Look how fast.
Breaks clear over the middle. Can they catch him? Inside the 40. Breaks. Now here he goes. Brought down at the 3. That was a solid run. Alabama's offense now lining up on first and goal. Dropping back. It's Russell. Snags a quick throw. Touchdown. Tie. This offense really clicking.
Chris, this is the matchup that is so difficult to stop. When you're in the red zone, you get a tight end that can go down the field and force a mismatch. That is a beautiful place to throw the ball as a quarterback. He finds his guy, and it's a touchdown.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Bringing it out, it's Williams. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Looking for some space. It's Phillips. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. Here's the second down play. A great pursuit by the defense. That dropping for a loss that time.
I think the mark of a great defense is not just a defense that can get off the field and create stops, but it's also a defense that builds into those stops. For me, it's negative yardage plays. When you can go out there and create a loss, a tackle for loss, now you're really doing something. They're able to do that right here.
And it's incomplete, but here comes the flag. So hold on, let's check that out. So the call is defensive holding, and that's a big boost for this offense. Offense comes up on first down with new life thanks to that holding penalty on third down. And they'll use the ground game here. Breaks into the clear. He's in the clear. The 40. Inside the 30. Takes him to the clear, right down the middle, end zone ahead. He will not be caught. Touchdown, Georgia. See if they can convert the point after. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. It's a squib kick, fielded by one of the up men. And he's brought down after a decent return out of the 31. So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Well, they try the middle, but stuck for no gain. It's the 2-minute timeout in what's been a really competitive game so far. Chance for the offense to take the lead before the break.
I've always been a big believer that you build defenses front to back and inside out. There is nowhere to go in the middle of this field right now. They're doing a great job of not allowing that offensive line to gain traction at the line of scrimmage. It's a beautiful stop right there. Really nowhere to go in the middle.
Wait, now here he goes. He's past the 30. Inside the 10. It's a foot race. They won't catch him. Touchdown, Bama. Now the all-important extra point. And there's the point after. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. It's Williams. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. They're going to run it. He's swallowed up at the line. Could not get past that big defensive tackle.
Boy, really good job by this defense. Look at him just swarm the ball carrier. He's got nowhere to go. It's just really a no-chance carry for the ball carrier. And a great tackle in the backfield.
And now the running back's got it again. And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain. Backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. To the air, it's Stockton. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on 3rd down.
This offense has got to stay out of these 3rd and long situations. This pass rush is too good, and here, more evidence.
Sorry to interrupt, Joel, but this offense is going to go for it on 4th down on their own side. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Makes the grab. It's Taylor. They make the tackle, but he converts on 4th down.
This is putting a ton of faith in the wide receiver, throwing the ball short of the chains, allowing him to run for the 1st down. Timing plus ball placement equals yards after the catch. They're able to get the 1st down because of that timing and ball placement.
Design quarterback run. Tackle made at the 41. It's a nice gain. They're getting closer to the 50.
This is exactly what this defense was so concerned about. In our meetings with this defensive coordinator, he talked about the fact that they've got so many weapons to defend. Guys on the outside, guys in the backfield. But then the real key is at the quarterback. He can become a threat as a runner. And here on the designed run, it's an explosive play for this offense. Just so many threats to try to defend.
They misfire in 1st down, so it's 2nd and 10 from the 41. Keeping it on the ground here. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. What will the call be on 3rd and long now from the 44? Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. pass is tipped at the line and will fall incomplete. Good play.
Chris, this is exactly what they were concerned about. They know their quarterback is undersized, and this defensive front seven is big and fast and physical. And here they're able to just bat this ball away at the line of scrimmage.
The offense stays on the field. Already converted once on fourth down on this drive. We're going for it again. Play fake, looking to throw. It's complete. That's enough for a first down. He'll be ruled down there, but a fourth down conversion with plenty to spare. The timeout now called by the Bulldogs. That's their first. They have 2 more to work with before halftime. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. The defense swarms. He's going backwards. He'll lose 4 yards on the play. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. Defense swarms him on that first down play. Now they come up 2nd and 15 after the loss. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. Defensive fans getting frustrated. Offense continues to march. Dropping back. It's Stockton. Makes the grab. It's Taylor. And Georgia will call their final timeout here. And that's all they've got remaining here in the first half. So with only a few seconds left in the half, out comes the field goal unit. And he's got it from 48 yards out, showing off the big leg. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Dogs will kick this away to start the second half. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field, hoping to click here at the beginning of the third quarter, try to make up this deficit. First play of the second half is a handoff. They tackle him right at the 35-yard line. So a solid game for this running back right out of the gate here in the second half. There's no panic in the offense here, Joe. They got to continue to feature the hot hand here.
Chris, there's no doubt he's been the most effective part of this offense so far today. And I think if they're going to come all the way back and win this game, it's going to be because he has a monster day. So why not establish him right here in the third quarter? I really like that plan.
They lean on the running back to get the first down. He's had a solid game, Joe. To me, even though they're behind on the scoreboard, no reason to panic and get away from the bread and butter.
Chris, I think that's exactly right. You never get bored taking a profit as a play caller. So if they're going to give you that run game, you take it, and then allow it to build to something more successful later. Watch for them to get to some run action pass and maybe play action pass to get it down the field here in the next couple of series.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
This is a solid adjustment by the defense here. The run game has been pretty good so far today, but here in the second half, you've got to do something different with your schematics, and the defense is able to pull up. That's a nice stop.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Scanning the field, it's Russell. Catch made on the out route, and he goes out of bounds right at the midfield mark. And they finally feature their elite wide receiver. We've been wondering, Joe, where is this guy? They haven't looked to him that much. They need to make the play to make up this deficit.
And, Chris, I will give this defense credit because they have rolled their coverage over the top of this great wide receiver. But as a quarterback, you're down in this game. Now it's the second half. At some point, you just got to say, I got to go down with my best. You got to target him, and you got to target him often.
showing off play action. Looking for his big tight end. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
Really good timing from this secondary. The contact arrives right when the ball arrives, and it's able to dislodge it. Great job from them. Incomplete pass.
Seventh play of the drive coming up, but it is third down and long. Takes off in a bootleg. Fine time. Moving to his left. Oh, they've got him for a sack. That'll bring up fourth down.
Well, Chris, this is why first and second down are so important. When you're behind the chains on third down, it is advantage defense.
Sorry to interrupt, Joel, but this offense is going to go for it here on fourth down. Needs a completion here on fourth down. Lets it go quickly. And it's incomplete on fourth down. The offense will now take over in plus territory. The decision to go for it doesn't pan out. Looking for some space. It's Phillips. They make the tackle, but this running back just continues to churn out the yards. What a game. Second down after that run on the previous play. Takes the handoff again. Breaking into the clear. They finally stop him, and not before he gets to the 16-yard line. Georgia has moved into the red zone. Scanning the field. It's Stockton. On the move now. The pass is intercepted. Tackled after the return, but a huge takeaway. Could be a momentum shift right there.
Chris, I think the true measure of a quarterback is not how you're playing when everything's going well, but how quickly can you bounce back from a mistake. And here, interceptions are going to happen, but what does the quarterback do moving forward? How quickly can he get back into rhythm? These run plays don't look like much, but I'm telling you, they are vital to keep them on schedule, create those short yardage second and third down opportunities.
Second down after that run on the previous play. QB decides to keep it here. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
These zone pressures are so difficult to identify for the offensive line. The defensive line is going to be slanting, so that movement causes them some problems. And here the linebacker is able to get himself free as he's blitzing in the middle of the line of scrimmage. Again, the identification becomes very difficult for the offensive line. It's why they use these quite a bit defensively, and it's why they're so effective. That is just not what this group was looking for. They weren't aggressive at all 3 straight runs, and you're going to have to punt it away. Didn't get the job done up front, and certainly as an offensive play caller, that is very safe.
Alabama looking to convert on fourth down here. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Receiver makes the grab. Oh, they stopped him short. What a fourth down play, and they will take over on downs now.
When they're trying to rely on those yards after the catch to pick up the first down, it's just not there. Chris, the pursuit and the ability to tackle in space, that's what's showing out for this defense, and they get off the field on fourth down.
Here comes the Bulldogs offense back on the field. Trying the run, it's Phillips. Stopped after a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9. The Bulldogs hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. Looking to throw. It's Stockton. Tries to get it to the running back. Caught over the middle. It's Phillips. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
It is such an advantage for an offense to have a running back that can get on the outside and catch the football, in particular when a defense wants to run man coverage. You can see this is a mismatch here. He's faster than the linebacker, and he gets the ball and gets a nice gain down the field.
The gain moves the football to the 6-yard line. It'll be first down and goal. Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. They bring him down, but not before he gets to the 5-yard line. It's Georgia on top right now. We've reached the end of 3. Time is running out to cut into the lead. Let's take a look at the game sets before we move on. We're set now for the 4th quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? Crucial play here to begin the quarter as the offense sets up with a 2nd and goal. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
It's a nice run setting up 3rd down here, and as an offensive play caller, you got to understand they're willing to go for it on 4th down. I think they should be willing to go for it on 4th down. Even if they don't get it, the opposing offense would have to go 90-plus yards to score.
We'll see what the offense dials up here on 3rd and goal. QB keeper all the way. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They keep the kicker on the sidelines. It's 4th down from the 4. They're going for it. The linebacker shifting around now. Back to throw. It's Stockton. The pass is incomplete. The defense holds on 4th down, and they'll take over. The coach's choice to go for it does not pan out. Right, so it's 1st and 10 back inside the 5-yard line. We're going to see how much this play caller trusts his quarterback. How aggressive will he be from this spot? Here's the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Excellent play by this defense, getting that tackle for loss and creating a 2nd and long. And now from an offensive perspective, just get half of this back. This next snap is about creating 3rd and manageable. It's not about moving the chains.
With the catch, it's Hill. He's in the... Now here he goes. And midfield. Inside the 40. Out past the 30. Inside the 10. Forced out of balance, but not before the football's moved inside the 10. It'll be 1st down and goal.
Well, this is their opportunity. You don't know how many possessions you're going to get. This is the chance that you have to take the lead. Got to put the ball in the end zone. What's your best matchup? What's your best play call? You got to...
Touchdown, Crimson Tide. And they take the lead here in the 4th quarter. Now the try here for the extra point. The kick is good. A 3-point game now in the 4th quarter. It's all up to the defense. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Bringing it out, it's Williams. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. Here comes the Bulldogs offense back on the field. Gonna run it. It's Phillips. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. It's a heavy formation. Extra blockers on the field. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, every defensive coordinator will tell you one of the most important elements of defense is running to the football. It's pursuit, and that in particular shows up on these toss sweep plays. Look at this defense run and gain leverage and make this tackle in the backfield. They are doing an outstanding job.
They'll tackle him after a short gain. A cautious call there on 3rd and long. Here we go. Down one score. They're going to go for it on fourth down. Looking downfield, it's Stockton. Quick throw to the left side. Grab made near the sidelines. Good job keeping the foot in bounds. That'll be enough for a first down.
Well, being down in this game, Chris, they're forced into these opportunities where they have to be aggressive on fourth down. But that's a good conversion. Now, the challenge is to maintain the momentum. Get this ball down the field.
Hands off to the left. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain. Second down after that run on the previous play. Wants to throw it. Goes to his right side there for the completion. We've reached the 2-minute timeout as this offense tries to stage a dramatic comeback and win the game late. The conference championship is at stake. Can the offense step up here in the final minutes? On third down, he drops to throw. Looking for a late deep shot. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it.
Man, this defense has been tough today. And, Chris, you're forced into a situation where you're probably going for it here on fourth down. This is where it's about players, not plays. I say it constantly. I say it all the time. Who's your best player? He gets the ball right here.
Down one possession in the fourth quarter, and the offense is going to try to convert here on fourth down. And the Tide will now spend their first time out here. They'll still have two available as we approach the end of this game. The Bulldogs use their first timeout. They'll still have two available as we approach the end of this game. Here we are late in a one-score game, and they're going to go for it on fourth down. Maybe the last shot here. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. And the pass is incomplete. That's a big stop for this defense on fourth down. So the choice to go for it doesn't pan out this time. A heartbreaking end to the drive for this offense with a championship on the line. And, Joel, is that the stop that's going to deliver the championship to the other side?
Well, it's not technically over, but, man, that door is almost completely shut. What a great stop by that defense. Beautiful call by the coordinator. Great execution by these players. That's certainly a play they're going to remember for a long time. Chris, there are some players that when they have the ball in their hands, they just hate to be tackled. And that's this guy. He's always fighting for extra yardage, and here he's able to get...
Has a path to the end zone. Touchdown, Alabama. This offense cannot be stopped.
This guy has such a nose for the goal line. Now, second rushing touchdown of the game, and I'm telling you, anytime he's close, he's getting that ball across the goal line. There is no doubt about it. He is so good in that situation.
Extra point, up and good. A double-digit lead now here in the fourth quarter. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Williams. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. Alabama will spend its second timeout here. They've still got one more left to work with. Dropping back, it's Stockton. The pass rush closing in. That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure. Incompletion sets up a second down. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Looking for a late, deep throw. And it's caught way downfield inside the 35. They bring him down, but what an explosive play. First down, looking to throw the football. Back-to-back deep shots. And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
You need a second possession, so you got to go for broke. This ball has got to be thrown aggressively down the field. It needs to get into the end zone quickly.
The offense now operating in empty. Looking to chuck it again. Lets it fly to the wideout. And it's intercepted right near the goal line. Breaks into the open. Could take it all the way. Out past the 30. Crosses the 10. Touchdown, tied. The defense contributes 6 points.
He's in a position, Chris, where he just has to force the football down the field, and the defense is taking advantage of that. What an incredible performance by this group all around, offensively, defensively, and now certainly heading for a victory.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Bringing it out, it's Williams. And he's brought down at the 12. That's poor field position to start the drive. And the first play of the drive now, they're backed up at the 12-yard line. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly.
Keeping the defense honest with the run game, always important. Plus, this offense is staying on schedule.
It's third down after that run. Try and muscle for the first down. Crosses the 35. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. Inside the 20. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, Bulldogs. They're set now to try the PAT. PAT up and good. They get a little bit closer. I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. Oh, the kicking team recovers. That gamble pays off.
What a jolt of energy for this sideline and this offense, now creating a short field for these guys. What a great job by this kicker. Look at that ball rolling and then just takes the perfect hop, and they're able to recover.
And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain. And a timeout taken by the offense with 19 seconds remaining. Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. Second down and 11. On the run, it's Frazier. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. And the offense will take a timeout here. 13 seconds remaining. Challenging spot for the offense. It's third down and long from the 45. To throw, it's Stockton. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. That's enough to move the sticks and give him a first down at the 41. And the Bulldogs come up to the line in a hurry-up. Looking to throw it on first down. Looking deep to the right side. The QB throws his third pick of the day. And the defense is going to win this game, crushing any chance of a comeback. Now they can secure the W by just kneeling down. Winning a conference championship in a league this